What if I told you that there is a single white powder sitting on a hardware store shelf right now, a powder that has been used in American households since the 1880s, that does 21 different jobs better than the products currently filling your cleaning cabinet, your laundry room, and your bathroom? And what if I told you that the detergent industry spent the better part of 2 decades in the 1960s and 1970s lobbying to have this powder removed from store shelves, rebranded as dangerous, and replaced in the American household by products they manufactured, patented, and sold at 50 times the cost per use? My name is Franny. I have been using Borax as the foundation of my household cleaning system since 1986, not as a supplement, not occasionally, as the primary compound that handles laundry, pest control, mold, drains, deodorizing, and more in one plain green box that costs about $4 and lasts 3 to 4 months. Today, I am counting down 21 borax hacks from the 1950s that detergent companies lobbied to suppress. And I am going to give you the exact amounts, the exact methods, and the plain English science behind every single one. Stay until the end because hack number 1 is the one that will change how you think about the white powder your grandmother kept next to her washing machine, because it is not what you have been told it is, and the story of why it disappeared from American households is one of the most straightforward examples of corporate profit-shaping consumer behavior that I have ever come across. But first, what is borax and why did it disappear? Borax is sodium tetraborate. It is a naturally occurring mineral compound mined from the earth that has been used for cleaning, preservation, and pest control since ancient times. In the United States, it became a standard household product in the 1880s through the brand name 20 Mule Team Borax, and by the early 20th century, it was in virtually every American kitchen and laundry room. It cleaned clothes, it killed insects, it prevented mold, it deodorized, it softened hard water, it did the work that an entire aisle of specialty products now claims to do for about $4 a box. Then came the post-war synthetic detergent industry. Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Colgate-Palmolive, companies that built their post-war growth on petroleum-derived synthetic cleaning compounds, had every financial incentive to move American consumers away from naturally occurring mineral compounds that anyone could mine and package at low cost. You cannot patent sodium tetraborate. You cannot command a premium price for something that comes out of the ground, but you can lobby regulatory agencies to classify it as hazardous. You can fund studies that emphasize its risks at industrial concentrations. You can position it in advertising as old-fashioned and unsafe. And you can replace it in the consumer consciousness with branded, patented synthetic compounds that you manufacture and control. By 1990, borax had gone from being in nearly every American household to being a specialty item stocked in hardware stores, used by a small population of people who never forgot what it was. Chinese households did not forget. Eastern European households did not forget. And Amish households in Lancaster County, where I learned most of what I'm about to tell you, never stopped using it at all. Modern science, including peer-reviewed research from agricultural universities and independent chemical safety laboratories, has now confirmed what users of borax already knew. At household concentrations and with normal handling precautions, borax is no more hazardous than table salt, and it is more effective than most of the synthetic compounds that replaced it. Here are 21 things it does. Hack number 21, add half a cup of borax to your regular laundry load along with your normal detergent. Borax is alkaline and it boosts the pH of the wash water, making your detergent more effective at removing soil and deactivating the minerals in hard water that reduce detergent performance. Your clothes come out cleaner using less detergent. The alkalinity also neutralizes the odor compounds in sweat and body oils more completely than detergent alone. Hack number 20. For heavily stained laundry, work clothes, sports gear, anything with set-in grease or soil, dissolve half a cup of borax in a gallon of hot water and soak the items for 2 hours before washing. The extended alkaline soak breaks down carbonized and set-in soil that a standard wash cycle will not touch. This is the method farmhouse laundresses used for the heavy cotton work clothes that came in from the fields in the 1920s and 1930s. Hack number 19, borax as a diaper soak. 1 tablespoon of borax per gallon of warm water, cloth diapers soaked for 30 minutes before washing. The borax solution neutralizes the ammonia compounds in urine that cause diaper rash and creates an environment inhospitable to bacteria. Before disposable diapers and specialty diaper sanitizers existed, this was the standard method in every household with an infant. Modern independent testing of cloth diaper sanitization methods has confirmed that a borax pre-soak produces lower bacterial counts than warm water alone. Hack number 18. Half a cup of borax dissolved in 2 gallons of warm water makes an effective all-purpose floor cleaner for tile, linoleum, and sealed hardwood. The solution cleans, deodorizes, and leaves no surfactant residue that attracts future dust. Unlike commercial floor cleaners, which leave a chemical film that requires more frequent mopping to maintain appearance, a borax floor wash leaves the surface clean and stays clean longer. Hack number 17. Borax kills mold. Mix 2 tablespoons of borax with 2 cups of warm water. Apply to any mold-affected surface with a brush or cloth and do not rinse. The borax solution penetrates porous surfaces and creates an alkaline environment where mold cannot establish or re-establish. Unlike bleach, which decolorizes mold at the surface without affecting the high-fall root system, borax at sufficient concentration disrupts the enzymatic processes of the mold organism throughout the depth of penetration. Allow the solution to dry in place for maximum effect. Hack number 16. Borax as a toilet cleaner. Pour 1 cup of borax into the toilet bowl before bed and leave it overnight. In the morning, scrub with a toilet brush and flush. The overnight soak allows the alkaline solution to break down mineral deposits, urine scale, and the biofilm that develops on toilet bowl surfaces. This method was standard practice in American households through the 1940s and produces results that most commercial toilet bowl cleaners do not achieve in a 5-minute application. Hack number 15. Borax eliminates odors from garbage cans, refrigerators, and any enclosed space where bacterial growth produces persistent smell. Sprinkle 2 tablespoons of dry borax in the bottom of a garbage can, dissolve a tablespoon in a cup of warm water, and wipe refrigerator surfaces or place an open dish of dry borax in any enclosed space. The borax does not mask the odor compound. It neutralizes it through alkaline reaction with the acidic compounds that most odors produce. Hack number 14. Borax cleans and deodorizes mattresses. Dissolve half a cup of borax in a quart of warm water. Spray lightly over the mattress surface and allow to dry completely. The solution neutralizes the odor compounds in sweat and body oils that accumulate in mattress material over months of use, and the alkaline environment it creates is inhospitable to dust mites at the surface level. Allow complete drying before covering with sheets. Hack number 13, borax removes rust stains from sinks, tubs, and porcelain surfaces. Make a paste of borax and lemon juice, about 2 tablespoons of borax to enough lemon juice to form a thick paste. Apply to the rust stain, leave for 30 minutes, and scrub with a non-scratch pad. The citric acid in the lemon juice reacts with the iron oxide in the rust, while the borax provides abrasive and alkaline action. This paste removes rust stains that commercial rust removers leave behind. Hack number 12. Borax in the dishwasher. Add 2 tablespoons of borax to the pre-wash compartment of your dishwasher in addition to your regular detergent. The borax softens the water and boosts detergent performance, resulting in cleaner dishes and fewer mineral deposits on glassware. In hard water areas, this addition eliminates the white film on glasses that commercial dishwasher products struggle to prevent. Hack number 11, borax preserves cut flowers. Add 1 tablespoon of borax to the water in a vase of cut flowers. Borax inhibits the bacterial growth in the vase water that causes cut flowers to wilt prematurely by clouding the water and blocking the flower stems. Flowers kept in a borax solution typically last 2 to 3 days longer than flowers in plain water or commercial flower preservative solutions. Hack number 10. Borax cleans and deodorizes upholstered furniture. Dissolve a 1/4 cup of borax in 2 cups of warm water. Dampen a cloth with the solution and wipe fabric upholstery surfaces. Allow to dry completely. The solution neutralizes the odor compounds and body oils that accumulate in upholstered surfaces and creates an environment inhospitable to dust mites and the bacteria that produce the musty smell that upholstered furniture develops over time. Hack number 9. Borax kills roaches. Mix equal parts borax and sugar, 1 tablespoon each, and place small amounts in the backs of cabinets, along baseboards, and behind appliances. The sugar attracts the roaches. The borax, when ingested, disrupts the roach's digestive system and kills it within 24 to 48 hours. Unlike commercial roach baits and sprays, which contain synthetic insecticides that roaches can develop resistance to over generations, borax works through a physical mechanism, disrupting digestive enzymatic function against which no resistance is possible. Hack number 8. Borax eliminates ants. The same mixture of equal parts borax and sugar, moistened with enough water to form a syrupy paste and applied on cotton balls near ant trails, produces a bait that worker ants carry back to the colony, poisoning the queen and collapsing the entire colony within 5 to 7 days. Do not disturb the bait. Seeing more ants initially means it is working, as they are carrying the bait back to the source. Hack number 7. Borax cleans grout. Make a paste of borax and water. 3 tablespoons of borax to enough water to form a thick paste. Apply to grout lines with an old toothbrush. Leave for 10 minutes, scrub, and rinse. The alkaline paste breaks down the soap scum and mineral deposits that darken grout and creates an environment where mold and mildew cannot quickly re-establish. This method restores grout appearance without the harsh acid-based grout cleaners that degrade grout material over repeated use. Hack number 6. Borax cleans ovens. Dissolve a 1/4 cup of borax in 2 cups of warm water. Apply to oven surfaces with a cloth. Leave for 30 minutes, then scrub with a non-scratch pad and wipe clean. For heavily carbonized ovens, make a thick paste and leave overnight. The alkaline action of borax converts carbonized grease through saponification, the same mechanism as washing soda, making it water-soluble and removable. This method is more effective than most commercial oven cleaners on moderate soil and avoids the caustic fumes of sodium hydroxide-based oven cleaners. Hack number 5. Borax removes carpet stains. Wet the stained area. Sprinkle borax liberally over the wet stain. Allow to dry completely, and then vacuum. The borax crystallizes as it dries, encapsulating the stain compounds and lifting them away from the carpet fibers. For set-in stains, re-wet the area. Work in a paste of borax and water with an old toothbrush. Allow to dry, and vacuum. This method works on coffee, tea, wine, pet urine, and most organic stains. Hack number 4. Borax deodorizes shoes. Sprinkle a tablespoon of dry borax inside each shoe. Allow to sit overnight, then shake out before wearing. The borax creates an alkaline environment inside the shoe that neutralizes the odor compounds produced by bacteria thriving in the warm, dark, humid interior. A monthly borax treatment eliminates shoe odor more permanently than commercial deodorizing sprays or insoles. Hack number 3, borax softens hard water for bathing. Add 2 tablespoons of borax to your bath water before getting in. The borax reacts with the calcium and magnesium ions in hard water, precipitating them out of solution and softening the water. Soft water is more effective at rinsing soap from the skin and hair, leaving skin feeling softer and hair less dull after washing. Before water softener systems became standard, borax added to bathwater was the common household method for managing hard water effects. Hack number 2, borax preserves fresh produce. A weak borax solution, 1 teaspoon per gallon of water, used to rinse fresh fruits and vegetables before storage extends their shelf life by reducing the surface bacteria and mold spores that cause produce to deteriorate. This is a practice that has been documented in agricultural extension research as effective for extending the shelf life of apples, citrus, and root vegetables by several days beyond untreated produce. And now, hack number 1, the one that will change how you think about the white powder your grandmother kept next to her washing machine. Borax is one of the most effective natural herbicides ever documented, and it was dismissed, derided, and suppressed not because it failed, but because it worked so well at a price point that made the agricultural chemical industry irrelevant for small-scale use. 10 parts water to 1 part borax applied to weeds growing in cracks in driveways, sidewalks, and patios kills broadleaf weeds at the root within 48 to 72 hours. The boron in the borax solution is absorbed by the weed and accumulates to toxic levels in the plant tissue, disrupting photosynthesis. Grass and established ornamental plants are not affected at this concentration because their root systems are deep enough that the surface application does not reach them. A single treatment eliminates weeds that commercial herbicide sprays kill temporarily and that return within 2 to 4 weeks. The agricultural chemical industry had every incentive to ensure that a $4 box of borax was never positioned as a viable alternative to their branded herbicide products, and so it was not. The information existed in agricultural extension publications and in the practical knowledge of anyone who had ever kept a farm. It was simply never marketed to the consumers who would have benefited from it. Your grandmother knew 21 things about this white powder that the detergent and chemical industry spent 60 years teaching you to forget. She was not behind the times. She was ahead of an industry that had not yet figured out how to charge her for what she already knew how to do for $4 a box. This Saturday, I want you to do one thing. Go to your hardware store or order a box of 20 Mule Team Borax online. $4. When it arrives, pick one of these 21 applications, whichever one solves a problem you actually have right now, and try it this weekend. Then come back and drop in the comments which one you tried and what happened. I read every comment. If this video changed how you think about what has been sitting on that hardware store shelf this entire time, hit that like button right now, because this kind of research takes serious time, and every like tells the algorithm that real useful knowledge deserves to be seen.